Hello, welcome one and all to another Transformer review, and here we have yet another new acquisition. We have the Age of the Primes, Venin. Not that guy. No, Venin, this guy. Yeah, not that guy. No. But yeah, here we have his box, some pretty nice bug artwork. And yeah, it's a box. What more do you want? It's a box. It's a box. So yeah, onward to contents of said box. Here we have Venin, who is very neon colored here. My lambs, that is a neon color scheme right here. And honestly, I kind of love him for it. You know, he's not embarrassed by his neon color scheme here. But yeah, the long-awaited fourth member of our deluxe Insecticons. And yeah, it's pretty good. And I'll be showing off all those guys a little later. But first, let's focus on him and let's look him in the eye, or eyes. I don't know. Decent head sculpt, some decent molding. Really like that translucent orange in that belly region. This looks pretty cool. Got some standard gray. He's got staircases for shins, but you know, hey, it's a choice. It's a choice. He's got little floppy torsos, and he's got all sorts of bug bits hanging out the back, but let's not focus on that right now. Let's focus on the articulation. He's got quite a lot of head articulation, so you can totally do the Superman pose. If you wanted him to do the Superman pose, he can totally do that. He can totally smile for the camera. If he had a mouth, he could anyway, but so yeah, you got a twist here, but I will say it kind of, I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong, but it kind of rubs against the side right there. So it kind of gets stuck. But it is there. He's got a decent elbow. He's got a double elbow. That doesn't look natural. And he's got some wrist movement there. He does have a waist. That's kind of limited by the buggy bits, depending on how you orient that. He's got not quite full. Does he have full? I don't know. It's pretty stiff. It looks like he's got the clearance for it. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Okay. Yeah, it is very stiff on mine. But he does have it. And he has this twist right here. He has the full nice knee. And his feet kind of go back and forth like that, which is good. He's got some toes. He's got ridiculous ankle breaking action, and yeah, you can get him into some pretty decent poses. Can I get him on one foot? I don't know. He's kind of back heavy. But yeah, you can get him in some decent poses here. Here's just a random one. And he does actually stand very well. It's just my table's a little uneven. I need to fix that here, but yeah, decently posable. The only real complaint is that his arms can't keep bumping into these bug wings right here, so you can't. Yeah, this is like as far in as it gets, so that kind of looks a bit unnatural. And this is the best configuration. The only other configuration that gets you more is to have his bug wings like a skirt. And then, yeah, they can go all the way flush like that. But, I mean, that's a look. I mean, it worked for Solus. Why not him? I don't know. But, yeah, so if you rearrange these bug bits, it doesn't affect the articulation too much, but it is kind of awkward. But yeah, let's get into his accessories. He has a boom boom stick, a pew pew, a bang bang, And he can just plug that right there. He can hold it. And then he has his little axe. His axe head. Don't ask him why he has an axe head, but yeah, so you can make his little hatchet. You can go out and be a woodsmith and just chop down the trees and eat them. I don't know. Is that what Insecticons do? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he's got his little axe, and yeah, it's kind of fun, kind of cool. But yeah, as far as robot mode goes, I'm gonna give him a 2. He definitely has some articulation issues, and oh, you see it right there. That one of my other issues. His hands like to just pop off. Oop. Just like to pop off. That's not great. And he's got a lot of hollow bits, which normally the hollow bits don't bother me all that much. But I don't know, for whatever reason, on this guy, it, shall we say, bugs me. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, so, a 2. Yeah, just kind of middle of the road, robot mode. Not fantastic, not terrible. Just, it's just here. Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get him transformed. Alright, so kind of a quick note for transformation. There is kind of an order of operations you kind of got to do. Just to get everything kind of lined up where you're not really stretching anything out. You kind of got to put his arm like that, and then kind of finagle his leg on it. And that's the best way I found. That's not, I don't think that's the order of the instructions, but that's the best way I found to finish this transformation here. So yeah, not such a fan of this transformation here. It has its issues. But yeah, I'll get into that in a minute once I get this all settled here. Alright, so we got him all transformed, and yeah, I'm going to give that transformation a 2. It's kind of interesting how it works, but there's just a lot of kind of clearance issues. There's a lot of things that feels like I'm stretching the plastic, and it just doesn't feel great. And I think this is how the head's supposed to go as per the instructions, but I honestly think that looks stupid. I think that looks a whole lot better. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave him like that. And yeah, here we come to a nice little bug mode. I guess he's supposed to be a cicada, which is, I guess, why they don't have this little thing, but I like having it out there. And yeah, this is a pretty fun bug mode. I quite like it. He's got these nice wings, which have a pretty great range of movement. Has that nice translucent look to it. And then you got his little legs, which are on ball joints. They don't get a whole lot of movement, but you get enough that you can kind of get some walking poses out of him. And yeah, his head is very, very expressive. You get a lot of different looks out of it. And you can easily get some flying poses. You can tuck all these legs back here. Yeah, it's a really solid bug mode. I think it's probably one of the best bug modes out of all of them. And yeah, I think it works really well. Now the weapon storage is kind of lame. You just kind of gotta plug it anywhere you can find. It's not great. I kind of like plugging the gun under here. I think that looks pretty good. But then you don't have a great place for the little axe head. So yeah, not the best weapon storage. But all things considered, not too terrible. You can get some fun out of it, get some creativity out of it. So yeah, as far as alternate mode goes, I think I'm gonna give him a 3 out of 3. This is a really fun bug mode, a really good bug mode. Probably one of the best bug modes out of all these Insecticons. But yeah, so I think he deserves a 3. And as far as fun factor goes, his bug mode is fun. His transformation, not so much. And his robot mode is decent but limited. So I think for fun factor, he's going to get a 2. Which brings his total to 9 out of 12. A decent figure, but not without his flaws. But at the same time, nowhere near the bottom of the swarm. So yeah, let's bug on out of here and go to our next segment. Alright, here we have Venin for some comparisons here. So here we got a couple of the regular original Insecticons. We got Kickback and Bombshell. Fortunately, I don't have a shrapnel to show, but there's that. And I don't have a G1 Venin/Venom, but I do have a G1 Chop Shop here. So that's how that works out. And yeah, here's the comparison we've all been waiting for. Here we got the rest of the Deluxe Insecticons. We got Chop Shop, we got Barrage, and we have Ransack here. Move these guys over. So yeah, we got all 4 of them all together at last, and they look pretty good together. And of these 4, I'd say Venin and Chop Shop look the best. I think Ransack has always been a little too close to Kickback, and the Barrage, they didn't quite use that Bombshell mold all that well. Just do that real quick. I mean, they basically kind of reversed it, and I don't know. This one's probably the weaker one. But yeah, that's how these guys look in robot mode. And here they are in bug modes. So yeah, he's still definitely one of the stronger ones here. So we'll just move these guys out of the way a little bit, get a better look at that. Yeah, I definitely really like how this guy turned out. I think he's definitely one of the, if not the strongest in a bug mode here. And we'll bring in the OGs here, just for funsies. So yeah, that's how the Insecticon crew is looking. And yeah, definitely this guy turned out very, very good, because they're not beholden to how these guys look, which is the case with all 3 of these guys. And in bug mode, I think Ransack actually kind of takes it. Ignore his little hand there. I don't know, just how I like how the head looks on Ransack compared to the other 2. But yeah, just really good bug mode here. So yeah, moving on. All right, here we are again at my top 10 winners podium, and we have our new contender, Venin, our little buggy boy, and I gave him a 9 out of 12, and that means, unfortunately, he does not make my top 10, as the bearer entry is beating this guy, and he has a 10, so yeah, he's not going on here. So yeah, no shakeups this time, but I don't know. Our next contender might actually break into our little list here. Stay tuned to find out.